Welcome to the Pirates TV viewers tonight. I'm your presenter and commentator, Scott Mitchell, and have we got a meeting for you tonight. We've got the Knockout Cup final second leg here at Wimborne Road between the Poole Pirates and the REDCAR Bears. Now the Pirates rode up at REDCAR in the first leg on Saturday night and they brought home a very tidy 7-point lead. So at half time the Pirates were probably favourites with their recent home form. So you haven't seen us for a while on Pirates TV. What have we been doing? Well, the Pirates have been riding in the semi-finals of the league, the Championship League semi-finals, and they won both of those at Glasgow pretty convincingly. What have REDCAR Bears been doing? Well, they've been hanging about. They got knocked out early on, so in the quarterfinals. So they've been waiting really for this Knockout Cup final to happen. So they've had 3 weeks off until Saturday night, and I think it showed a little when Pirates brought the win home. So what are we expecting from tonight? Let's head over to the pits and our roaming reporter, Rob Dyer, and see who he can find.
Okay, so here we go pit side with Pirates team manager Neil Middleditch. Neil, it's another one of those big nights here at Poole Stadium with a cup final in prospect and good chance for the Pirates to put another piece of silverware in the cabinet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a nice win at REDCAR the other day. So yeah, we're in the driving seat, shall we say? But it's never over until it's over. Most people know Charles Wright sadly is injured for REDCAR, so maybe makes our job a little bit easier. But even so, it's still a meeting to be won.
Looking back since the last meeting here at Poole, it was a trip up to Glasgow, and that was a very successful evening for the Pirates to cement their place in the League Championship playoff final against Leicester. And then, of course, up at REDCAR on Friday night last with Gary in charge of the team. And what would his team report back to you be?
I mean, I obviously watched all the streams and everything, and you could see it was just a great team effort, wasn't it? I mean, Stevie didn't have the best night, neither did sort of Rich, but you know, Ben and Zach stepped up to the fore and did the job, and that's the key at the moment. We've got riders who can cover for each other. You know, very unusual to see Steve score that few points, but you know, Ben and Zach did the job for them.
Yeah, and it certainly looked like a team effort with Nathan Ablitt chipping in with 2 valuable points along the way. That will obviously boost his confidence as we go into these big meetings towards the end of the season. But all the boys firing really and making it a true team effort.
Yeah, that's right. And as you say, Nathan, I mean, he's not here to score 10 points. I mean, I always say to him, if you beat your opposite number, you've done the job. And you know, if he can score 2 or 3 points, take 2 or 3 points off the opposition, that's job done. And yeah, he's certainly, I think he's reveling in all this final fever we got at the moment.
And a little bit of revenge maybe in the air for the Pirates tonight, because REDCAR did take the Pairs Championship up at Oxford a while ago. It would be nice just to put one back over on them tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one meeting at a time, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, revenge isn't in our minds really. It's just winning's in our minds. That's what we've got to do. And my chat to the boys is going to be get out there, hit them hard, and there's no tacticals tonight. So once we're in front, we just got to stay in front.
Yeah, they got 2 big hitters there with Lewis Kerr and with Erik RISS, and the fact that Charles Wright has gone down is obviously a big blow to them. But they'll be fighting for their lives, won't they? Yeah,
of course they will. I mean, they come in here, they realise they're the underdog, so they've got nothing to lose, have they? I mean, people are probably, you know, if I'm honest, think that Poole are going to smash them. But you know, it's not over until it's over. You know, I've seen a lot of Speedway over the years and seen some very strange results. Hopefully tonight's not one of them.
No, we've seen some great results here at Poole Stadium over the last month or so, and no doubt you'll be geeing the boys up to put another big score on the board and make that trophy cabinet bulge again in Danny's office.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I hope he's got a space for it.
Be number 26, I think, won't it?
Yeah, I think it will be, yeah.
Okay, go well. Hope it's all right for you.
Okay, thanks very much. Cheers, Rob.
Okay, chance to speak to Jade MUDGWAY, visiting team manager for the REDCAR Bears. Jade, a tough meeting to go to last Friday with the Pirates, and they've come away with an advantage, and it leaves you with an uphill struggle tonight.
Yeah, you know, we didn't all fire. We were all going to have to fire last week if we were going to do something at home against a strong Poole side. You know, it didn't go to plan, but really considering, we actually did pretty well, considering, you know, three riders really didn't have the night they would have expected to have had. So, you know, that's a positive to go on, and you know, winning things aren't easy. So we're still here tonight to try and do it. We're not turning up here just to turn around and do 4 laps, go home. We're going to give everything we've got and try and pull off an unlikely victory, but the good ones are always the unlikely ones, aren't they?
Certainly are. And you've unfortunately lost Charles along the way tonight at crash at Bellevue on Monday night, and he was in such good form for you on Friday up there at the Echo Arena. He's going to be a hard man to replace.
Yeah, you know, we've got Kye in there to replace him, and he's a battler. It's unfortunate to miss Charles. He is a massive part of REDCAR and part of the battling spirit. He's unfortunately been off form a little bit, and with the shorter averages, his average has changed and dropped quite a bit, so we couldn't get maybe someone in there of his calibre. But I believe we've put Kye in there because he's a battler and he never knows, he just doesn't know how to give up, Kye, and he's a nice kid, so come here and we'll battle hard all the way to the end.
And Jay, just to look back over the course of the season, you made a couple of changes along the way because of injuries as they've happened, but overall not too bad a season. You made the playoffs, made the cup final, you got a pairs championship to look back on, so not too bad overall.
No, a good season, I think, really, overall. It's always disappointing. I say, if tonight doesn't go our way, to come away without silverwares, that's what we aim for when we start the season. We don't come second, but, we've got tonight to focus on, and we'll get on with that. And I think we can look back and say it's a successful season. The club's done well. The supporters have been great, and they're happy, and that's the main thing, isn't it?
It certainly is. Jay, it's good to hear you in a positive, upbeat mood. Pass on your best wishes to your team. Hope you have a great meeting here at Poole tonight.
Thank you.
Right, so here we are with the team lineups. We'll start with the REDCAR Bears at number 1. Erik RISS, returning from a mid-season injury. A quick rider will be looking to be a bit of a thorn in the Pirates' side tonight. He likes this Wimborne Road track. At number 2, Kasper ANDERSEN. Just 2 points for the Dane in the leg 1 on Saturday night. But he was a Knockout Cup winner with REDCAR in 2019. At number 3, Charles Wright unfortunately had a big tumble in the Premiership final at Bellevue on Monday. Most of us saw that on Eurosport. So unfortunately he's out tonight, and Kye THOMSON comes in. At number 4, Jordan Jenkins. The young Brit could only muster 2 points, but will need more if his team are going to turn this final around this evening. At number 5, Lewis Kerr, dropped early in the season by Kings Lynn, picked up by Sheffield Tigers. He's now in the Premiership final. Won the championship pairs with Charles Wright, and now here he is in another final with the Bears in the knockout final. What a turnaround in the season he's had. At number 6, Kyle Newman. Another drop by Oxford, picked up by the Bears, had a few bike issues of late and would have scored a lot more points, but he's a former Pirate and knows this Wimborne Road track like the back of his hand. At number 7, Jason Edward, the young Essex-born Brit, returned from injury just last Friday or Saturday and scored just the 1 point. And obviously team manager Jade MUDGWAY. So we move across to the Pirates, and at number 1, Danny King, Captain Marvel, had a disappointing week last week with Ipswich in the playoffs, has a big chance to lift some silverware tonight with the Pirates. At number 2, Ben Cook. How good has he been of late? This particular part of the season, it's been like having a 4th heat leader for the Pirates side. 13+1 away at REDCAR was his tally last Saturday. At number 3, Steve Worrall, another with playoff disappointment last week with the Wolves, but he's not been his early season best. But he's after re-aggravating a shoulder injury mid-season. He always looks at home here though at Wimborne Road. At number 4, Drew Kemp, again another who struggled in the main since he's been up in the main body of the team. Seems to find his setup later in his later rides. He'll be looking to play a big part in this tonight. At number 5, Richard Lawson, the Pirates asset, signed in the winter, rider of the season for me. Had words with Erik RISS after heat 6 in leg 1. Will there be any afters this evening? At number 6, Zach Cook really has found his mojo at number 6. Like his brother, he's been banging in the points in recent weeks. 11+3 from the first leg was very impressive up at REDCAR. And at number 7, Nathan Ablitt, a couple of big rides for the Pirates of late, really has shown his improvements since the very start of the season, and he'll be looking to add to that again tonight. And of course the Pirates team manager is Neil Middleditch. So those are the runners and riders for this evening's meeting. So here we go. It's Heat 1, sponsored by KD Wardrobes. On the inside in Gate 1 in blue is Ben Cook. In Gate 2 in yellow will be Kasper ANDERSEN. He's on his way around to the start. In Gate 3 will be Danny King. In red for the Pirates, he's Captain Marvel. And on the outside in white is Erik RISS for the REDCAR Bears. The rider in shot there, Ben Cook. What a last couple of few weeks he's had. He really has been like a 4th heat leader to the Pirates there at number 2. Came up into the body of the team from reserve. And boy oh boy has he stamped his mark on that number 2. So the boys are in at tapes. The riders are ready. Armut Start Marshall, Rob Wadham's ready, and away we go. And who is it to the first turn? It's Riss on the outside of Ben Cook. Ben Cook's holding the line and it's taken off at the front. It's Riss, he holds second place. In third place is Kasper ANDERSEN, and trying to do something about it, who got absolutely totally filled in, was Captain Marvel, Danny King. He's at the back in red, and that's where the action's going to be. Danny King's going to be trying his best to get round at Kasper ANDERSEN. He's taken a wide line, got filled in there for his trouble, but he's still working, trying to make a long straight of it. Got right up behind ANDERSEN there. As we come into the last lap, it's still Ben Cook. Clean pair of heels out front. Erik RISS looks over his shoulder to see if he can help his teammate partner, but he seems to have Danny King covered at this point. But it looks to be, as they come over the line, oh, big wheelie, blue, white, yellow and red. It's blue, white, yellow and red. It's a 3-all heat score is the result of heat 1. Match score on the evening, 3 to the Pirates and 3 to the REDCAR Bears. And here comes Ben Cook, taking all those plaudits he deserves. Here's your confirmation of the Heat 1 result. In first was Ben Cook for the Pirates in blue. He picked up 3 points. In second was Erik RISS in white. I told you to look out for him. He picks up a couple for the REDCAR Bears. Kasper ANDERSEN picked up the minor points at 1 point for the Bears, and Danny King in red. Very unusual for him coming at the back. As we can see, you've got your aggregate score up there tonight as well, ladies and gentlemen, with Pirates TV. At the moment, on aggregate, it's 51 to the Pirates, 44 to the Bears. So here we go, it's Heat 2, sponsored by Compact Lifting Services. On the inside, former Pirate in white for the Bears is Kyle Newman. In gate 2, in red, is Zach Cook. He's been a sensation last few weeks alongside his brother. Gate 3, in yellow, we have Jason Edwards. He's just come back from injury. And Nathan Ablitt on the outside in blue for the Pirates. Big 3 big heat leaders, and then you have to have a reserve down there on around 2 points to be able to accommodate your big heat leaders. And Nathan's doing his job every week. He's improved from the start of the season. This is kind of the reserves race in Heat 2. Let's see who's got what for us. And away we go, and it's a great start by Zach Cook. Ablitt goes out wide and cuts underneath Jason Edwards, but it's Zach Cook controlling it out front. Kyle Newman's all over him, former Pirate in white. Ablitt's at the back, so we're looking at a 3-all heat score. But Zach Cook looking very comfortable out front, starting to stretch Kyle Newman. In third is Jason Edwards. It's those, you don't want no last places. And that's exactly what the Bears are doing at the moment. Slightly processional at the minute, but the Pirates fans won't mind that, as red, white, yellow and blue come over the line. It's another 3-all heat score as the result of Heat 2. And there in shot is your winner in red, Zach Cook. I'm sure Mick and Liz, Mum and Dad of Ben and Zach, are home in Australia. Got up at some earthly hour to watch this and seen their boys win Heat 1 and Heat 2. Here's the Heat 2 confirmation result. It's Zach Cook in red. He picks up 3 points for the Pirates. Kyle Newman in white. He picks up 2 for the Bears. In third was Jason Edwards in yellow. He picked up a point for the Bears. And at the back in blue was Nathan Ablitt for the Pirates. So the match score after Heat 2 is 6 apiece. But the all-important aggregate score is 54 to the Pirates, 47 to the Bears. Here we go, we're away with Heat 3, sponsored by BIS Technologies. On the inside in gate 1 in blue we have Drew Kemp for the Pirates. In gate 2 in white we have Kye THOMSON coming in for the injured Charles Wright. In gate 3 we have Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates. In gate 4 in yellow we have Jordan Jenkins for the Bears.
Gate number 2 belongs to their guest this evening, Kye THOMSON, and in yellow on gate number 4, Jordan Jenkins.
But here we go, back at Wimborne Road. Our riders are up at tapes and ready to go. And away we go. And it's a good start as well from Kye THOMSON on the inside. Worrall's going around the outside. Drew Kemp's coming up the inside, but it's Stevie Worrall in red gets around the outside of Kye THOMSON. Drew's running the inside line, and has he been passed now by the rider in yellow? No, it's neck and neck going into turns 1 and 2. It's Jordan Jenkins, Drew at the back. Drew's still trying to find his feet there. Jenkins had a bit of a kerfuffle, but it looks like Drew Kemp is now taking chase after Kye THOMSON, and he's making inroads on him, as you can hear from the crowd in the grandstand behind me. Drew really is now finding a beautiful line round 3 and 4 there. He's got his nose cut off into turn 2, but Drew really is giving it some. He's going high, he's catching him again and building up to speed off of turn 2. Dives into turn 3. He had a perfect corner there. Last time round, he's on his way to the line. It was red, white, blue and yellow. I think Kye THOMSON just took it. What a scrap that was. Drew Kemp never gave that up. Stevie Worrall out front, really didn't get to mention him. It's a 4-2 heat score. It's a result of heat 3. Stevie Worrall takes the plaudits there. He was brave on that turn 1 and 2 and going up the back straight handlebar to handlebar with Kye THOMSON. So here's confirmation of the result of heat 3. The winner in red was Steve Worrall. He picks up 3 points for the Pirates. Second was Kye THOMSON. As I thought, right on the line, just pipping Drew Kemp by half a wheel. He picked up a point for the Pirates in third. And Jordan Jenkins, it was good in the early running, but ran away, dropped away in the last couple of laps. So, 4-2 heat result to the Pirates. The result on the night score is 10 to the Pirates, 8 to the Bears. The Pirates fetch another 2 lead. They go to 9 points now lead on aggregate, and the all-important aggregate score is 58 to the Pirates, 49 to the Bears. On the inside in gate 1 in blue is Nathan Ablitt. Didn't go how he wanted to in heat 2. Are we going to see some good stuff from him here now off the inside? In gate 2 in yellow is Jason Edwards for the Bears. He did well in his first ride to hold Ablitt off in third. In gate 3 in red is Richard Lawson for the Pirates. It's his first outing. And on the outside in white is Lewis Kerr for the Bears. He's had a great season. Riders called to take by our start marshal, Colin. Away you go, the tapes are up. And it's a good one from Edwards. But Richard Lawson seems to be gone, and what a move from Louis Kerr around the outside of Nathan Ablitt there. Louis Kerr's gone diving in to turn 3. He held on for grim death, Louis Kerr there. Thanked the rider in yellow for shutting off and giving him space to go by him. What a move. How he stayed on that, Lewis Kerr, I do not know. Richard Lawson is out front in red. He's oblivious to what went on behind him. He's doing what he does, Richard Lawson. Signed as a Poole asset back in the winter. He's been the rider of the season for me. Penned that number 5 spot down perfectly. And he's out there doing the business again. Jason Edwards is in third, and unfortunately Ablitt's there at the back. It's red, white, yellow and blue. Red, white, yellow and blue. So The third 3-all heat score this evening so far. But a good win there for the rider in red, Richard Lawson. When you're defending an aggregate lead, you've got to win races. And that's exactly what Richard Lawson does, week in, week out here at Wimborne Road. Here's the confirmation of your Heat 4 result. Richard Lawson in red, he wins it. Taking 3 points to the Pirates. Lewis Kerr, how he managed to stay on there. I'm sure that everybody's laughing at him in the paddock back there and wondering how he did. He picks up a couple in white for the Bears. Jason Edwards picks up one in yellow for the Bears in third place, and of course Nathan Ablitt there, unfortunately at the back. Our match score on the night goes to 13 to the Pirates, 11 to the Bears, and on aggregate score 61 to the Pirates, 52 to the Bears.
A very quick word on the live stream. Steve, I know you're out in the next race, so I won't keep you long, but you made a couple of changes I see there, something after the parade lap and then again now on the ignition, bringing it up to speed. Yeah, it felt okay on the track. It was just I didn't feel like the start was particularly great. And I felt like I had one of the better gates there, which got me straight to the dirt line, so just try and make it, a little bit more aggressive, and then it hopefully will get me to the first corner. But when it got you to the front, you were certainly well clear and going pretty well. Looked good out on the track. Yeah, that's it. On the track, it feels good. It's just I've got to get it to the corner, and obviously with it, the temperature's changed. It's a lot cooler now, and there's this fine mist in the air tonight, which it doesn't help because you're trying to get the traction to the first corner, and it's a bit slippy. So, and always good to start off with a win. Yeah, you stay clean, don't you? So it's nice. But if we keep the ball rolling with ease, same with everyone else, just keep chipping away, and hopefully we'll come out on top. Okay, we'll let you carry on. I know you're out in the next one. Thanks, Steve. Drew, how did it go to start with?
Not great. Obviously it was a bit unlucky then, but there's positives. Obviously I got a little bit of speed. I'm on an engine Danny lent me tonight, so it's just trying different things and trying to make things simple again. I've been overcomplicating things a little bit and making it difficult for myself, so tonight sort of making everything simple, going back to what I was using at the start of the year setup wise, and we'll see. Good run to the line with Kye THOMSON. Did you think you had him, or neck and neck? What do you feel? To be honest, I would have been more surprised if they said I had got it. I must admit, I went at the line and I could sort of see his wheels there a little bit, so my fault. I went a lap too late, I think, and I kept my run going on the last corner when I probably should have done that the lap before, but you live and learn. As I said, it's not a bad start. It's better than coming last. So we can only go more positive from here and get better. Well, we enjoyed the race. Do another 3 for us. Thanks very much indeed, Drew.
Here we go. It's Heat 5, sponsored by Trethowens. And on the inside, in yellow, is Kasper ANDERSEN for the REDCAR Bears. In gate 2, in red, is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Erik RISS. He's in white for the REDCAR Bears. And on the outside, the hard charging earlier, in gate 4, in blue, is Drew Kemp. Had a couple of chats with Erik while he was here the other week, spanner in for one of the Leicester lads while he was injured. With a cast boot on, he was still helping his mate out in the paddock. So the riders come into takes for Heat 5. Our start marshal Rob Bottom looks ready. Looks like he's got a new shirt tonight. Nice Pirates logo on the back. Up go the tapes and away we go. And that one's definitely pulled Stevie Worrall to the first turn. Erik RISS is looking for a pass up the inside. He's in second. It's ANDERSEN in yellow in third, and Drew Kemp trying all sorts of moves to get under him. Even going over gate 1 to come up the inside, but it didn't quite happen for him. That's left him on a big wide exit on turns 1 and 2, but it's Worrall out front. Drew is now working a wider line as he did in his earlier heat, trying to find a way past Kasper ANDERSEN. Straightens the corner, gets some speed. He's going to go hard into turn 3. You can see him out there in the dirt. Erik RISS is slowing down and trying to help him, but will it be a help or a hindrance? Once again, Drew trying to make a long straight of the back straight. but he has to scrub his speed off in turn 1. But as we come to the line, it's red, white, yellow and blue. Red, white, yellow and blue. It's another 3-all heat score. Another Pirates winner. It's Stevie Worrall in red. The changes obviously work because Erik RISS is a fast starter and he got there first. So here's your Heat 5 result and confirmation. The winner was Steve Worrall in red. He picks up 3 points. Erik RISS second in white for the Bears. He picks up a couple. Yes, Kasper Andersen there held on to third very well under pressure from Drew Kemp in blue for the Pirates. So the meeting score tonight after Heat 5 is 16 to the Pirates, 14 to the Bears. But the aggregate score is 64 to the Pirates, 55 to the Bears. And there you can see. So here we go. It's Heat 6. On the inside in red in gate 1 is Danny King for the Pirates. In gate 2 is Louis Kerr. I'm sure he's changed his setup in white from his first heat. In gate 3 is Ben Cook for the Pirates. He won his first heat out. And on the outside is Kyle Newman in yellow, the former Pirate. Let's not forget, this is the Knockout Cup Championship final, second leg. Here we go with Heat 6. And it was a fast start away from Danny King on the inside. Ben Cook has tucked back under Louis Kerr in white. So it's the Pirates on a 5-1 as we go into turn 3. It's Danny King out front. He's obviously sorted whatever gremlins he had out in the first heat, and he's out front. Louis Kerr is absolutely flying after Ben Cook, and he is looking a little quicker, but you can be quicker, but can you get by? Ben will be riding his own line. Danny's far enough away. Louis Kerr really does dive in. Kyle Newman at the back in yellow. He's not going to figure this time unless there's a mechanical problem for any of the front 3. Louis Kerr going around the outside, but didn't quite have enough to get Ben Cook. And it looks to be the first maximum heat advantage to the Pirates tonight. It's red, blue, white and yellow. Red, blue, white and yellow. It's a 5-1 maximum heat score for the Pirates. They open up a 6-point lead on the night. Ben Cook with his customary wheelie. He picks up a paid win, so here's your Heat 6 result. It's a win for Danny King, captain fantastic for the Pirates. He picks up 3 points. Coming home and following his partner, Ben Cook. He picks up 2 points, but don't forget that's a paid win. In gate 3, in white was Louis Kerr. He picks up a point, not for the lack of trying. He was all over Ben Cook for the laps there. And at the back was Kyle Newman in yellow for the Bears. So 5-1 was the Heat result, 21 points to the Pirates. Heat 7, sponsored by another good spot, great old friend of the Pirates, Wessex Marine. And here we go, on the inside is Kye Thompson in white for the Bears. In gate 2 in red is Richard Lawson for the Pirates. He won first time out. Gate 3 is Jordan Jenkins. He's in yellow. Failed to score first time out. And it's Zach Cook in gate 4 in blue. Still can't decide where he's starting at the minute, Zach Cook. 1 or 2 are ploughing at the minute to put their crops in. And it's coming up dusty, sort of 6-7 inches down. So we do need the rain, but not tonight for another hour and a bit. That would be ideal. So here we go, and then the ride's being called in. Rob Wadham must start marshal. He's all ready for the Heat 7 to start. Chris Gay lets the tapes go, and away we go. And it's a good start on the inside, but what a move there. Oh yeah, great move from the rider in yellow, Jordan Jenkins. Is he going to pick up the first win for the Bears this evening? Is Zach Cook or Richard Lawson in pursuit? Lawson's going wide now into the dirt. Can Jenkins hold him off? It's definitely Lawson in pursuit, going around the outside of turn 2. Still a bit of grip mid-track. Jenkins able to hold him off. Lawson's gone for the big one round the outside on turn 4 and has got him. And now Zach Cook takes to the wide line to see if he can make any inroads on Jenkins. It's Kye Thompson at the back, but it's red, yellow, blue and white as they come over the line. Red, yellow, blue and white. It's a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Pirates is the result of heat 7. Here comes Richard Lawson. What a brave move that was, going out into the dirt and the deep stuff and hanging on. And as you can hear from the Pirates fans, they appreciate that effort to pass. So our heat 7 result confirmed. Richard Lawson wins in red for the Pirates. In second was Jordan Jenkins. He picks up a couple of points in yellow for the Bears. In third was Zach Cook. In blue, picking up the odd point. And at the back was Kye Thompson in white this time round. So the score on the night goes to 25 to the Pirates and 17 to the Bears. They open up an 8-point lead on the evening. It was a great start from Lawson on the inside, but Jenkins didn't lock up. He found a bit of grip mid-track there and went round Lawson. Good move from the young man. Gets a bit of lift there. He got in the dirt, but he was unable to hold it. And as the race progressed, we had pass on turn 4 from Lawson.
Richard, you had to earn your corn in that one.
Yeah, absolutely. To be fair, I thought the danger man was the guy off the inside, so made a decent start, and I dropped it on him hoping Zach would come round, and quickly realised it wasn't Zach. So yeah, had to really try for that one. He rode really well, so track was a little bit patchy early on, but it seems to come to now. It's a lot better.
He gave you plenty of room to have a go, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good fair racing. To be fair, haven't had that many races with the kids, so sometimes you're a bit wary about what's going on. But no, it was a good solid race.
And outside line looks to be the place to go.
It is, yeah. It's working really well. You got to kind of commit to it. Like I said, it was a bit patchy, so entry's a little iffy. But once you get in it and you can hang on, it pulls you around.
Pirates now in a fairly comfortable position, so hopefully a trophy in the cabinet to come the end of the night.
Yeah, we're going to keep our feet on the ground and just keep doing what we're doing. But that's what we've been working for all year.
Brilliant. Thanks, Richard. Great race, and carry it on.
Cheers.
So here we go. In gate 1, in yellow is Jason Edwards. In gate 2, in blue is Zach Cook, a reserve change for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Kasper Andersen for the Bears in white, and in gate 4 in red is Ben Cook for the Pirates. Zach Cook's the first to come in. So here we go. Tapes are about to go on heat 8, away they go. And it's a good start from Zach Cook off of gate 2 in blue. Ben Cook's gone the long way round, and he's gone now round Jason Edwards. He's really dived into turn 3. Zach's gone at the front, and now Ben's having a good go. Got Kasper Andersen as well. He's trying to hold the inside line. Has he got there that he's riding with confidence? Is Ben Cook in red? That's where all the action is. Comes out front in blue. Ben Cook goes wide out in turns 1 and 2. What a great camera angle that is. What a great shot that is. Again, he tries it wide in turn 3 to try and take this second position. He looks quicker than that Kasper Andersen, but can he get by? Locked up a little there in turn 3. Turn 2, sorry, but he's belted down into turn 3, high, wide and handsome. Is he going to run out of room? He ran out of sprockets. Blue, white, red and yellow. Blue, white, red and yellow. It's still a heat advantage to the Pirates, courtesy of the Cook brothers. A 4-2 heat score is the result of heat 8. And another Middleditch reserve change going in favour of the Pirates. I have to say Kasper Andersen did very well there to hold off a Ben Cook. Here we go, the winner in blue was Zach Cook. In second was Kasper Andersen in yellow for the Bears. In third was Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. And in fourth was Jason Edwards. It was a 4-2 heat advantage to the Poole Pirates was the result of heat 8, taking the run in total on the night to 29 to the Pirates, 19 to the Bears. They open up a 10-point lead on the night, and there you can see the all-important aggregate score, 77 to the Pirates, 60 to the Bears, a 17-point aggregate gap now. And on the inside for the Bears, we have in gate 1 in white, Lewis Kerr. In gate 2 in blue, we have Drew Kemp, who's been riding well this evening, but unfortunately not scoring what he wanted to score, as we saw in his interview earlier. In gate 3 is Carl Newman in yellow for the Bears, and in gate 4 in red is Stevie Worrall for the Pirates. Rob Wadham's new shirt there is getting a lot of camera tonight, with the 70s Pirates logo on the back. Here we go then. It's heat 9. Tapes go up. Lewis Kerr seems to have got the drop and boss in the corner. Drew Kemp has come under Carl Newman and now taken on Louis Kerr, but there's a red light on. So, must have been an unsatisfactory start. Did somebody move at the start? Maybe Lewis Kerr on the inside, maybe. So, as we come to the tapes, the rerun, Bell's Decor, the sponsors are Heat 9, Double Bubble, they get a chance. A second chance to be mentioned on the inside. With a warning now, in gate 1 is Lewis Kerr in white for the Bears. In gate 2 is Drew Kemp in blue for the Pirates. In gate 3 in yellow is Carl Newman for the Bears. A late season acquisition for them. And in gate 4 in red is Stevie Worrall. Nobody really seems to be looking. Nobody wants to be the first to come in on these nights. The goggles can mist up a little, so you've really got to all go in together. No vision in the first turn because the mist is not good. But here we go. Tapes go up, and it looks like Lewis Kerr's made it again, but Drew Kemp's with him. Lewis Kerr has bossed the corner, pushed Kemp wide, so it's Louis Kerr out front in white, Drew Kemp in blue taking chase, Carl Newman in yellow for the Bears in third, and it's Stevie Worrall at the back, and it's a heat advantage in favour of the Bears for the first time this evening. Can they hold on? Louis Kerr looks gone at the front. I think all the action's going to be between Newman and Worrall at the back. Can Worrall do enough to get past Newman? Drew Kemp really does hammer into the bottom turn, and he picks up a lot of grip and was lucky not to hit the fence in turn 4. But we're looking there at the back. And Stevie Worrall trying to make inroads on Carl Newman, but he doesn't seem to be making it. And it's white, blue, yellow and red as they come over the line. White, blue, yellow and red. So it's a 4-2 heat advantage for the first time this evening to the Bears. They take 2 of those points back. Here's your Heat 9 confirmation result. Your winner was Lewis Kerr. He was in white for the Bears. Second in blue was Drew Kemp. He picked up a couple for the Pirates. In third was Kyle Newman. An all-important point there in third. And at the back was Stevie Worrall in red for the Pirates. It was a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the REDCAR Bears, that one. Taking the race score on the evening to 31 points to the Pirates, 23 to the Bears. So just the 8 points now on the evening, but it's a 15 points in aggregate. Here we go. It was a really good start, and Kyle Newman nearly got there as well, but Louis Kerr dominated the corner, pushing up. Drew Kemp in turn pushing up. Newman in turn leaving Worrall no space to pick up that dirt around the outside. Our referee looking to get on with it. It's Heat 10. Sponsored by Pirate Cast. If you've not heard them, find them on YouTube. Talking about all pirate stuff. The special guests all the time. On the inside in gate 1 is Jordan Jenkins for the Bears in yellow. In gate 2 in blue is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Kye THOMSON for Charles Wright tonight and the Bears. He's in gate 3, and in gate 4 is Danny King in red. Just checking my weather forecaster, saying at 9 o'clock we could get a drop of rain. A little shower. Some heavier rain coming at 11. Well, we'll be done by 11. Away we go. And it's the Pirates boys out front. Danny King and Ben Cook, 1 and 2. It's Jordan Jenkins taking chase in white. And at the back is Kye THOMSON, struggling to land a blow. But it's the 2 Pirates boys out front, looking commanding. Captain Marvel and Ben Cook. Absolutely bossed the heat from the start till the tape's coming up. As we come into turn 3, you can see it's quite dusty behind the lads. A little processional this one, but the fans won't mind that at home if you're a Pirates fan, or here at the stadium, because it's going to be a 5-1 maximum heat advantage. As we come over the line, red, blue, yellow and white. 5-1, it's a maximum heat advantage to the Pirates. Taking the score on the evening, 36 to the Pirates, 24 to the Bears. Here we go, here's our 1 and 2 coming round. Ben Cook with his wheelie comes around, and here's the confirmation of your Heat 10 result. Danny King wins it in red. He picks up 3 points. Ben Cook picks up a paid win following home in second. Third was Jordan Jenkins in yellow for the Bears. At the back, Kye THOMSON for the Bears. So it's a 5-1 heat advantage to the Pirates. 36 to the Pirates, 24 on the night after Heat 10. It's that all-important aggregate. It's 84 to the Pirates, 65 to the Bears, and we see from the start here, away we went. Those 2 boys were off that start like a dog on a piece of meat. And it was plain sailing from there as they entered turn 3. There was no going back.
We're on the live stream, and good race there to finish off your programme rides. It's been a good day as well.
Yeah, it's been good. That one was good with Kingy, and another 5-1. But yeah, the track's a little bit different tonight, how we've had it all year. But yeah, boys are digging in and doing their job.
Got off the start good in that one.
Much better that one. Made it half decent 1 off 4, but you know, after track grade, it's the same kind of amount of dirt's on the whole track, so you don't have to go super wide to get the same effect. So it caught me out a little bit, but yeah, no, it's going all right.
But you're certainly the master of the inside line around this track. I mean, in one of the earlier heats, you know, it was a brilliant cut back from the outside right back onto the line and picked up a second place behind Danny.
Yeah, it was probably not good because I didn't make a good start at all, but it worked out good, you know, a good cutback. But yeah, no, it was good, and hopefully finish it off.
Can't fail to mention last week up at REDCAR there with that fantastic performance from yourself and going in heat 15 on your own against Charles Wright. Quite a feather in your cap, that one.
Yeah, that was a tough one. A little bit of pressure, but it was unlucky, really. You know, me and Kingy got onto that 5-1 and he fell off. But yeah, no, I got the job done in the end, and it was good to have a lead coming into tonight. We didn't want to be coming all the way back here and with nothing, so yeah, worked out good.
Getting close to trophy time, so fingers crossed that it all pans out.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully the first one tonight, and yeah, hopefully the big one next week as well.
Checking it out with the folks back home. Got to say hi.
Yeah, hello back there. It's bright and early in the morning, but yeah, they'll be enjoying it.
I know they will. Thanks, Ben. Have a great night. Jade, it's a tricky night for the Bears again, and slipping in behind.
Yeah, I'm proud of how we're going so far. You know, the lads are battling. We've just got to get a few more heat wins and get to that first bend in front. You know, whatever the cup tie is, we're trying to do well here on the night now. So we just carry on, get stuck in, make good speedway meeting of it. Yeah,
it started off strong, and over the first 5 heats or so, not much in it, but Pirates have started to put their foot on the medal.
Yeah, as I say, we just need a few heat wins. You know, we've had Louis and one heat advantage, so we've just, you know, that's what we've got to keep plugging away. It doesn't matter what it is, we're going to keep battling right to the end.
We certainly know that. Well done, Joe. Keep the boys going, and wish for a good night.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Here comes heat 11. On the gate 1 is Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. He's won his first 2 heats. In gate 2 is Erik RISS. He's the danger man here for Lawson. Starts next door in white. In gate 3, Zach Cook. Zach Cook is with us. He's in blue. And in gate 4 is Kasper ANDERSEN. And I've just been joined alongside me. Have a chat. See if you can guess who it is.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. For all those fans of the Pirates, especially in Australia, the Cook's parents, and to all those REDCAR Bear fans as well. Thank you for joining us.
So, are you enjoying your night off again, Matt, back at the Speedway? Do you get away from France much?
Rarely, sadly. I'll let you take over for this one.
So, here we go then. It's heat 11. Tapes are up and away we go. And as I predicted, Erik RISS could be the thorn in the side here. Richard Lawson's taken him to turn 2. And that's left a gap for Zach Cook to come up the inside as well. I saw Richard and Zach having a chat in the pits before the race, and maybe that was a race plan that they had. Our rider in yellow, Kasper ANDERSEN, has pulled up with an engine problem at the back, but it's the Pirates out front now, looking to take another maximum 5-1 in heat 11.
Well, what can you say? I mean, Richard Lawson, ruthless then on Erik, done his job. Erik's a great rider, and but the 2 Pirates lads are leading us up, hopefully to the victory.
As they go round turn 2, it's very much looking like that. I think the mist is just starting to turn to rain, Matt. So, but here we are at heat 11 as the boys come over the line. It's red, blue, and white.
Heat number 11, it'll be the race that makes Pirates the champion.
And there we go.
Scott, what can you say? I mean, Richard Lawson, what a signing this year. It was an unexpected call, and we had to act on it quickly. He kind of gave us about 10 minutes to consider, and we phoned back 10 minutes later and the deal was done.
He's brought it home for the Pirates tonight. We have another trophy in the cabinet. That was the heat that sealed it.
And those 2 Cook boys, I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Cook in Australia, I hope you are so proud of what these 2 have done this year. Obviously, Zach is on loan this year from Plymouth, Ben being a full Pirates asset, and what an incredible achievement.
Our riders are up at tapes. So, Heat 12, sponsored by Crescent Motorcycles out of Verwood for all your motorcycle needs. On the inside in Gate 1 is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. In Gate 2, former Pirate. In yellow, Carl Newman. In Gate 3, in blue, Nathan Ablitt. And in Gate 4 in white. Kye THOMSON. The crowd go bananas when Nathan starts mixing it here. He really is a crowd's favourite, Matt.
Well, I've been watching, and you know, sadly he's had two fairly poor rides by his standard of late, and you know, we don't expect too much of Nathan this year. We've always said take your time, enjoy it, but you know, this is Speedway, and points count.
Points do count, but he's had a great chance. He's had a great year here. He's so appreciative of being here, and that makes him a special rider for me. Here we go. Takes her up and away we go. Newman looks to have got a good one, but it's Stevie Worrall's got across him. Got out to the grip. Newman's trying to come up the inside, and it's Stevie Worrall leads it from Kyle Newman. Kye THOMSON in third, and it's Nathan at the back. Thompson's made a mistake there, but it's Worrall, he's out front. He's just trying to get the job done.
It's an interesting one, isn't it? I mean, Kyle, obviously a Poole lad, Poole asset, still mixing it with the best. And, you know, you can see that the conditions there, Kye THOMSON getting a little out of shape. It's getting pretty gnarly out there.
Indeed, like you say, the drops are getting a little bigger here in Heat 12. Making the track a little bit more tested, a little bit more slippery. But the experience of Steve Worrall is out front.
Well, all I can hope is that the boys keep riding. We want to give everyone value for money, and try to get to Heat 15. So hopefully we won't worry too much about the track maintenance side. Let's just get those boys back out.
Red, yellow, white and blue was the result there. Good win for Stevie Worrall. He comes round to take the plaudits from the crowd, and quite rightfully so. What a great season he's had at the Pirate as well. Couple of big ones to go next week. This one's in the bag now. Do you now start looking ahead?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, you know, REDCAR have had a great season. You know, the Pairs Championship, they just thoroughly deserved that.
So, riders at tape for Heat 13. Lost me way in my programme.
Yeah, no, so oddly, I'm sorry if I've let everyone down here, but I can see Zach Cook out there instead of Danny King. And Richard obviously on the outside, Erik and Lewis there. By the way, what value those two have been as well. Lewis Kerr, I mean, there was, you know, I saw him lift on bend 3, bend 4, and I actually thought, my God, where's he going? And he was trying to make a lane 5, Scott, I think.
I think he was, yeah. I think he was trying to make the turn 4 even wider. It was a spectacular piece of saving. But yeah, we have Erik RISS on the inside there. He's out for gate 1 in white. In gate 2, it looks like we have Zach Cook instead of Danny King. Gate 3, we have Lewis Kerr, and on the outside it's Richard Lawson. So,
well, I'm going to say that was probably a little jump by Erik on the inside there, but you know, perhaps people saw that better than me. Let's wait for a minute. But
I think we can get another look at this.
Oh, yellow. Lewis Kerr.
Looks like Lewis Kerr. So here we go with Heat 15, sponsored by the Riders Equipment Fund. On the inside in white, Erik RISS. On gate 2 in red is Zach Cook, a reserve in for Danny King. Kyle Newman has come in. He's come in yellow, and it's gate 4 for Richard Lawson in blue. Exactly, we do forget they are not just Speedway riders, they are family men at home, and everything affects everything in sport. So here we go. Into Heat 13. Rob Wadham's away, takes her up. RISS is off the inside, dives straight to the grip on the outside. Oh! But underneath him comes Richard Lawson. Showed him a back wheel. These two had a slight altercation, I think, up at REDCAR in Heat 6, and I think RISS has now shown Richard Lawson the back wheel. He was hard but fair, and Newman sneaks into second, but now Lawson going about Newman. He's gone high, wide and handsome and got round him, and it's Zach Cook at the back in red for the Pirates.
You know, great riding. I've got to say that yes, Erik was hard. I hope Richard sees it that way, and that there's nothing after the race, because I do understand there was a small problem up at... Oh, Zach almost clipping the fence on bend 4 there. And, you know, it's been a tough race, and I think the conditions now are playing against these guys.
Absolutely. That was a very similar to Ricardson at Cardiff, that line that Zach Cook on 4. But it's white, blue, yellow and red as they come home.
Erik RISS over the line in first place. And a few nasty moments there.
It's a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Bears. It's the result of heat 13.
So there we go, 46-32. The Pirates ahead 94-73 on aggregate now. Job well done for the Pirates. We really just need all these riders going home safely now, don't we? You know, certainly the Pirates boys have got something to ride for next week, but we also want everyone going home safely.
So here we go, it's heat 14. On the inside in blue, we've got Zach Cook. In gate 2 in white, we have Jordan Jenkins. In gate 3 in red, we have Drew Kemp. He's been trying hard tonight. And in gate 4 in yellow, we have Jason Edwards. You can't be narrow-minded and just look at your own club in this situation. You have to look in advance, don't you, and look for riders like those two. And here we go, takes her up on foot and Drew's away. He's found the grippy bit on the outside and he's gone. It's Zach Cook at the back. It's unusual for him of late to be left there at the back. The two guys in front are struggling and Zach Cook looks quicker, but it's Drew gone at the front. He can go and ride exactly where he wants to.
I'm looking at this, and with my Pirates hat on, I'm seeing Zach. He's not really loving the conditions now. I can see it's getting harder. That said, he's closing on Jordan's back wheel as we speak, and you know, sorry I'm biased, but come on, Zach, I'd really love him to get into that 3rd place.
For all the people that can be biased, we'll let you get away with it, boss. But the REDCAR boys have done a great job here. You know, I'm so pleased that they've kept with these 2 boys all year, and look at the improvement in them. You know, it's been those 2 lads are going to have great careers in this sport. So as they go over the line, red, yellow, white and blue. Red, yellow, white and blue. It's a 3-all heat score. It's the result of heat 14.
Well, the nice thing is it has stopped raining, and hopefully heat 15 we can have it with everyone giving it full throttle without the fear of clipping somebody or getting the conditions playing its part.
Here's a confirmation of our heat 14 result. It's Drew Kemp wins it in red, Jason Edwards 2nd in yellow, 3rd Jordan Jenkins in white, and 4th Zach Cook coming in at the back. A very unusual position for him. 3-all heat score on the night, 49 to the Pirates, 35 to the REDCAR Bears, and on aggregate it's 97 to the Pirates, 76 to the Bears.
Nice to see Drew get a win there. You know, he's what a strange character. I'm going to be absolutely honest. He can be simply brilliant at times, and then another time, you know, if he has a bad first race, we can often lose him in a meeting. But you can see that he's improving, and mentally he's getting better on that. You know,
I totally agree. Heat 15, sponsored by our meeting sponsors tonight, Moorish Homes. On the inside, in white, is Erik RISS. For the Bears in gate 2, it's Richard Lawson. In red for the Pirates in gate 3, it's Kye THOMSON in yellow for the Bears. And on the outside, it's the little pocket rocket, the Aussie Ben Cook in blue.
Good luck to everybody, and Scott, I wish you the very best, and let's hope that the next year is great for you too.
Thanks, boss, for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's lovely to hear from the man who started all this success for us. It's great for you to come and take the time and join us for 15-20 minutes. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Take it easy.
So here we go. The tapes are up and away we go. And these have got over the inside of RISS. Ben Cook's found it a long way from 4, but he nearly comes up the inside of Kye Thompson there. But it's Lawson out front. RISS is trying to nurse Thompson home. Being selfless there, RISS. Trying to protect. Kye Thompson's got in all sorts of mess out there in the deep stuff and has come off. The race is going to have to be stopped. Just got in all sorts of mess there. It gripped and then it didn't, and then it gripped, and then on a third whiplash it threw him off. So here we go from the start. And it was a good start from Lawson. Got the better of Erik RISS. Erik RISS was looking for his partner immediately. Lets him come around the outside of him. Gets out in the deep stuff. This was one lap before. So he struggled to hold on there, and he went round and rode a very similar line the following lap. And it spun him up and chucked him in. So here we go. It will be off the inside again, heat 15, sponsored by Moorish Homes, our meeting sponsor tonight. On the inside in white is Erik RISS. In gate 2 in red is Richard Lawson for the Pirates. Nobody in gate 3 as Kye Thompson excluded for the cause of the stoppage. And in gate 4, Ben Cook. Once the racing is finished, please don't go away. We will be heading to the centre green and a few interviews after the meeting. Obviously the trophy presentation. So here we are, second time of asking, heat 15. Up go the tapes and away we go. It's a better start from RISS this time. He goes up looking for the dirt, not worrying about a partner this time round. Here comes Lawson taking chase. It's Ben Cook in third. Lawson's really taken the big line round the outside. He looks quicker. RISS is going to have eyes up his exhaust pipe here if he's going to see off Richard Lawson. Lawson thunders down into turn 3. RISS takes a wide line in turn 4. It's a little grippy and he has to hold on. He had to ease off going over the line there. He nearly hit the boards. On the inside, Lawson's gone around the outside of turn 2 to develop a bit of speed. RISS has gone wide thinking he's coming. Lawson's taken a slightly tighter line, but to no avail. RISS seems to be holding the front. Ben Cook is still there in case anything happens to anybody. But it looks like RISS going into 3 and 4 is going to have a heat win in 15 for the REDCAR Bears. So it's white, red, blue.
Over the line for the win in heat number 15. It's the advantage to Erik RISS. His second race win of the evening for the Bears.
So Erik RISS will come round and take the applause from the crowd, as I'm sure they appreciate all riders here. There's a heat 15 confirmation. It's Erik RISS, he wins it for the Bears. In second was Richard Lawson, third was Ben Cook, and excluded and no finishes obviously Kye Thompson. So the meeting concludes and the meeting score was 52 to the Pirates, 38 on the night, and on aggregate 100 to the Pirates and 79. So you've witnessed it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Pirates are Knockout Cup winners of 2022.
Okay, here we got a gaggle of Pirates, and let's just go to the live stream with the Pirates all together. Well done, guys. Congratulations on your cup win, second one in a row. Skipper Danny must be very pleased with that.
Very pleased, yeah. It's I really feel the hard work was done at REDCAR. To go and get an away win makes it a lot different when you're coming home after that. So we still had a job to do, and we were very professional and just took our time, race at a time.
Brilliant. Drew, finish off with a race win, give you good confidence going forward.
Yeah, I just need to start doing that earlier on in the meeting. Yeah, I got there in the end, which is obviously always a positive. It's nice to win a race, and yeah, to prove to me and to everyone that, you know, I am capable. So yeah, we've got the main one next week, and yeah, hopefully the team can pull together again and yeah, pull it off.
Well done, Drew. Well done, Drew. Keep it rolling. Nathan, big cup final. Enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah, you know, good to be a part of it. Obviously, good for the team to get the win in the end. As a tough night for myself, and you know, struggling, which is struggling with the gating, which is a shame, you know, on a night like tonight. But yeah, you know, overall happy to get the win, and yeah, you know, yeah, be a good night.
Yeah, but you did a good job up at Redcar. You got the ball rolling for the Pirates up there with 2 good third places, and that set the trend.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it's just a shame I couldn't carry it on tonight in front of the home fans, and yeah, you know, it's not dwelling on it. You know, we've won overall, and that's what matters. So on to the next one.
On to the next one. That's Leicester. That'll be a good one. Looking forward to it. Well done, Nathan. Dive in with Zach. Zach, how you going?
Yeah, good. Pretty happy with that. You know, we had plenty of confidence going into that one. Sort of I don't even know what the score was, but yeah, it was pretty even. Sort of first half of the meeting. But yeah, like the rain sort of come later on, so the track was a bit tricky, but you know, we got the win. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's difficult, wasn't it? Because the rain was coming in and out and coming in and out, and getting a set up for that was real difficult.
Yeah, just makes the track pretty skatey, and you got to ride a bit more cautious. But you know, everyone came out unscathed except for Kye just then. But hopefully he's all good.
Yep. Congratulations, thanks, Zach.
In the stalwart throughout the year, of course. In number 6.
His bottle of bubbly and his knockout cup winners medal. Here comes the likeable Australian Zach Cook. How brilliant has he been? Plymouth asset. He's been one of the Pirates' own this year. Fans have absolutely love him. Wow, a Pirates asset, signed in the winter. Been one of the riders of the year for me.
Hopefully to put a smile back on his face. Drew Kemp.
Drew Kemp battled all year for the Pirates. It's great that he manages to pick up a medal with us. Can we do the triple?
And number 2, we call this man
First part is done.
He has been that throughout the season.
One thing I know about sportsmen, you never ever get fed up with winning. Here's our 4th heat leader, Ben Cook. How brilliant has he been in the last 2 months? Just different gravy. Manager Midlow, we're running out of superlatives to say about this man. He had his testimonial a couple of weeks ago. And, well, he's adding more trophies. He just gets hungrier and hungrier for success. And here's our captain, who absolutely loves being a Pirate, which is in the Premier, but he's a Pirate with us for the last couple of years.
Alright, stand by for the spray.
He'll be picking up the trophy. The boys are all getting ready. Somebody's going to get drowned here. These nights in sport come few and far between, so you must enjoy them. You must enjoy them and not let them pass you by. I promise you, that's an advice from a former world champion. You must not let these moments pass you by. Just enjoy every minute of them. Flood of cameras in front of them. The fireworks are up. The trophy is on its way. And Danny King lifts the trophy and away they go. Champagne is sprayed. A few cameras get ruined. But it's the Knockout Cup winners for the championship in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Poole Pirates. Richard Crease there, our local echo photographer, freelance. These are the shots you'll be seeing in the papers tomorrow. These are the ones that you will see on the high street. Bottom left corner, Simon and Chris from Never in Doubt corner, trying to get their faces in on action. I love that. You'll see those of you that are Facebook fans of Simon and Chris, they'll be plastered over there all night. Oh, we've even got a flare there at the front. It's like being at the football. Fantastic. Blue and white flares, perfect. Put that down, Zachy boy. We can't have you burning your hand. You've still got a championship final to ride. Fantastic. So, part one of the treble is done, and we're going to be leaving you. Thanks to the Pirates TV crew, Rob Haywood on main camera, roaming camera Paul Hague, presenter and commentator some fella that plays darts, pitch reporter Rob Dyer, what a great job he's been doing, stadium presenter Nigel Leahy, producer and director the boss down in the dungeon Andy Hague, his support Katie Mitchell, never heard of her, the images and everything. We thank you all, thank you for following us. For tonight, it's goodbye from Wimborne Road.